A praying woman is a dangerous woman. There's just something about her. A determined woman on her knees praying for her home, her family, her children, her church. You want to see power? Start praying, woman of God. I value the role of a godly man in the home, a father in the home. But I want to speak to the women. Many times, the first person in a home, the first person in our families to be sensitive to God is a praying woman. So I'm speaking to you, Mom. I'm speaking to you, lady. I'm speaking to you, Grandma. Keep on praying. Keep on seeking after God. You can have a powerful, godly influence in your home, on your family, on your marriage, at your job. God can use you to make an impact, to be the vessel through which He starts a revival. There is no one who can take your place, woman of God. You are needed as a resource in the body of Christ. Don't stop praying. You're part of the defense line for your family against the devil. And we need praying women who stand up and say no. This far, Satan, and no further.
Women of God, we need to pray. A praying woman is a dangerous woman. Prayer is a force, and in the hands of a virtuous woman, the weapon of prayer is fierce and unstoppable. The power of prayer is the power of God. Prayer gives you strength in the middle of a storm. Be strong, strong in prayer. We are called to pray without ceasing, to pray always, to pray with perseverance. The battle is fought on your knees. The battle is won on your knees. We need praying women. We need praying mothers. We need to teach our daughters to pray, our sons to pray. Prayer is a lifeline. And on the other side is your answer from God. Prayer is your weapon. When the enemy attacks, pray. In your day of trouble, ladies, pray. You can't make it in this life without prayer. You can't live without prayer. At some point in your life, you will realize prayer changes things. Don't wait for trouble to come so that you pray. Don't wait for an attack for you to realize how important it is to pray. Pray always, pray diligently, and pray with authority. When you need a provider, get on your knees and pray. When you feel lost, find yourself in prayer. When you're broken, find healing in prayer. When you're in need, find safety and seek refuge in prayer. When you're tired, endure in prayer. Don't just go through trials. Don't just go through life. Pray through life. Let me tell you what happens when you pray. You cast down strongholds, break generational curses, wage war in the spirit. You break addiction. You gain knowledge in prayer. You build character in prayer. You bring the love of God back into your home, into your relationship. Everything about you changes when you are devoted to prayer. Breakthroughs are found in prayer. You find peace in your home through prayer.
The power of a praying woman. If you're a praying lady, don't stop now. If you're a praying mother, don't stop now. If you're a praying wife or a young girl, then press on. Keep praying, because now more than ever is the time that we need women of God to stand up in prayer. Now is the time to seek God. We need women of faith and prayer. We need women filled with more faith than fear. It's these kinds of women that can alter the destinies of their own families, of their children, of everything and everyone around them. Let me tell you something about a praying woman. A praying woman is dangerous. A woman of faith is dangerous. She goes to war in her prayer closet. The Shunammite woman's faith was so strong that she took the lifeless body of her son straight to the feet of God's servant, Elisha. And she was like, God, you deal with that. And I'm speaking to you right now. Take it to the Lord and tell him, God, You deal with this. You deal with my finances. You deal with my business. You deal with my kids, with my supervisor at work. The power of a praying woman can be seen on Hannah, crying, pleading, but more importantly, praying to the Lord. Give me a child. And her prayer moved God. You see, the power of a praying woman will push past her surroundings. It'll push past people's opinions. It pushes past the holier than thou people in church. It pushes boundaries and touches the hem of Jesus' garment. Let prayer be our portion. Let prayer be our passion. Let prayer be our practice. Let our prayers be intentional and intense. Let us be found at the throne of grace every day. Every day. Let us be found in our prayer closets. Let us be found at God's altar, in God's presence. Let us be found praying. We need to get to the stage where we say, I am tired, devil, of you pushing me around. I'm tired of you accusing me, trying to confuse me. I'm tired of you, devil, afflicting me, attacking me, trying to oppress me with fear and doubt, insecurities and feelings of low self-esteem. Get fired up and tell the devil no more. Pray to be set free. Pray for the victory. We must be a people with a cutting edge of mighty prayer, a people that disrupt and dislodge satanic forces that try to form strongholds in our homes, in our minds.
I want to highlight the fact that one woman can make a difference by her powerful prayer. In fact,